Okay, cool. So if you could tell me please who you are and where you're from.
I'm Shaun and I'm the Managing Director of Alpha Training Safety Solutions and Rescue 2.
Fantastic. And what is Alpha Training Safety Solutions and Rescue 2?
Alpha Training is a national training company. We provide safety training for industries wide and varied, really, from the utilities to construction and the emergency services. And Rescue 2, we provide confined space rescue teams for mainly utilities, so water industries, construction again. Quite specialist units, really.
Fantastic. And you've been doing some work with effective marketing. So what is it that you've been doing with effective marketing?
We've been looking at our marketing campaigns and how effective we're working now. It's quite interesting because we thought we were working quite effectively, and the reality is we're not really. And what it's done is it's broken that down for us, and it's given us a strategy which we didn't have before, and we can change our game plan.
Cool.
And rather than waste money, we can actually use that money effectively and hopefully achieve an awful lot more.
Fantastic. So it's a marketing strategy process that we've been through with you guys, isn't it, over kind of 4 days?
Absolutely.
So how are you feeling about your marketing strategy now?
Confident, which we weren't before. You know, we're very good at what we do. We perform exceptionally well, but we're not salespeople. So we really weren't dealing with that particularly well. And it's very easy to take on board companies that sell a product to you that's not all that great, really. And we've done an awful lot of that over the last few years, but that's changing. And now we have a structure behind it. So.
Fantastic. And you've been kind of working with us throughout the process.
Mm-hmm.
So is there something that you've picked up in the process that's been particularly valuable to you, do you think?
Yeah, I think there's quite a number of things, really, but I like the idea of pay-per-click, and electronic marketing is really important, and we haven't necessarily embraced that. But now we will, we'll take that on board, and I think it's confidence as well. It's very easy to start saying, well, we're going to have a big budget and we're going to spend the money, but when you look at return on investment, that can be quite difficult to gauge sometimes. But I think we've got that now, and we've got a good idea of where we're going, and I think we feel confident in that, so which obviously brings us more confidence with spending money, and when we start to look at that return on investment, the proof is in the pudding, really.
Of course. And what for you has been the best thing about working with effective marketing in this process?
Communication, interaction. I think they're the big things, really. I'm quite an interactive person. I like to be involved. Sometimes people can be standoffish, or they have their own ideas and their own views. It's very remote. But this process hasn't been remote. This process has been quite interactive.
Cool. What would you say to anyone who's thinking about engaging effective marketing to do something similar?
Go for it. I mean, everybody that talks about marketing anywhere is a businessman or a business person. You know that it's effective when the hard times are there. We aren't necessarily having hard times, but we aren't really utilising that well, our marketing tools. So I would say go for it. There's always room for improvement. There's a big market out there in most industries. Tap into that. Use people that know what they're doing, and make the most of your business. Start screaming out, look, we're here, this is what we do. And I think that's the key, really.
Cool. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
No, just we're happy to continue working with you guys. Looking forward to a bright future, and I think it'll be a good business relationship.
I'm sure it will. Fantastic.